Hello friends, welcome back. Today we will discuss Capgemini interview experience number 3. So let's get started. First is introduction. Then why is normalization needed in database? The term normalization refers to the process of analyzing relation schemas based on their functional dependencies. Normalization is the technique of splitting up data into numerous tables to reduce redundancy. The advantage of normalization are standardization eliminates the copy information, allowing a smaller database to be maintained. As a result, the size of database is reduced in general. Better execution is Azure, which is related to the previous point. As the size of information bases shrinks, the time it takes to the process it becomes shorter and more constrained, enhancing reaction time and speed. Narrower tables may be possible as standardized tables are altered and feature fewer segments, allowing for more data in item per page. Next is difference between union and union all. To aggregate the result of two or more select SQL select queries, we use the SQL union method. In the union operation, the number of data types and column in both tables on which union action is performed must be same. Duplicate rows are removed from the result set by the union operation. Union all operation is the same as union operation. It returns the set without sorting the data or deleting the duplicates. So next is difference between getch and getche. Both these C functions read characters from the keyword, the only difference being getch is the function that reads character from the keyboard without using any buffer. As a result, no data is present on the screen. Getch uses a buffer to read character from the keyboard. As a result, information is displayed on the screen. So next is the drawback of scanf and how it can be avoided. With a string of a character, scanf will fail. A multi-word string cannot be entered into a single variable using scanf. The gets yes function is used to avoid this. When a enter key is pushed, it gets a string from the keyboard and ends it. As a part of input string, spaces and tabs are permitted. Next question is how is memory managed in Python? Python's private heap space is in charge of memory management. The private heap contains all Python objects and data structure, but a programmer does not have access to it. The Python interpreter, on the other hand, takes care of this. The memory manager in Python is in charge of allocating heap space for Python objects. The core API then gives the programmer access to few programming tools. It also contains an integrated garbage collector which, as the name implies, recycles all unused memory and makes it available to the heap space. Distinguish between range and xrange in Python. Xrange and range are nearly identical in terms of functionalities. They both allow you to generate a list of integers that you may use whenever you want. The only difference between range and xrange is that xrange produces an xrange object while range provide a Python list object. Next question is difference between new and malloc. In C++, both malloc and new are used for memory allocation at runtime. The differences are listed below. Malloc is a function, whereas new is a preprocessor. New sets a new memory to 0 and malloc assign a random value to the newly allocated memory. The new operator allocates memory and invokes the constructor for object initialization, whereas malloc function allocates memory but does not invoke the constructor. Because of operator is faster than the function, the new operator is faster than the malloc function. Then some HR question, and this is the interview experience for one of the students. If you want more video like this, you can visit to our YouTube channel. Thank you.